Hi and welcome back to my new video. It is Sunday the 4th of January and I was currently filling out my journal from like my entries that were missing from last year. And since it's the new year, I thought I should hurry up and finish them. I don't know why I had something glued on here. And I wanted to start fresh now. I think I finished most of the entries that I wanted to still write in there. I already like cleaned our whole flat the last days before the new year because I feel like it's a new start in the year and I can take the dirt from last year into the next one. It's just kind of my mentality and how I've been raised, of course, and how I think. So, yeah. And I already thought of like what I liked last year, what I didn't like. And yeah, I also wanted to make a vision board and an actual action board. So, like a vision board for the whole mood that I'm going for this year, and also the action board as a bingo card where I can maybe put pictures or write in there what I want to achieve together with my boyfriend this year. And yes, so I think it's really important for me to stick to that, to have kind of a plan. I'm not saying that you need this, but it helps me to see where I'm at this point, where I'm starting from, and where I wanna get, where's my goal. I had this planner, which is the Pareto planner. I got it off from Amazon. I really like that you have like the whole week. You see the whole week. You have like place for goals, tasks, and whatever. And what I did in March last year, maybe you've seen my vision board video. If not, you can jump to it on here. Had like my goals written down because the first 10 pages of this planner is like you take time to fill this out and there's space for 10 goals. I had 9 and yesterday I thought about it. I just stumbled upon it because I completely forgot to check on this every month or every week, so maybe some of these goals got offhand. They slipped away, and I don't want to have for this to happen this year, but I really want to be intentional this year. My goal of speaking fluently French and doing Duolingo and stuff like that, I did it. It was my goal number 2. I don't really speak fluent though. And I think it kind of slipped away a little till like from the start I was so into French. I also watched French YouTubers and then it got out of hand. I also had a lecture, but yeah, as I submitted all my tests and exams and passed them, so I don't know. And then I started working. It just left my mind a little. But I'm still doing Duolingo. I'm on a good way, I guess. But I'm thinking of like maybe starting to read French books and discover more French YouTubers. And yeah. Listening to French music has also been great the last years. I think I need more to like surround myself with the language. Then I wanted to journal more and I kind of didn't take the time to do it. That's all what I'm gonna say. Then I wanted to read more, and I actually have read more. So that happened. I think I wanted to read, like 2024, I read 3.5 books. The goal of 2025 was, like, when I started my reading journal, 10 books, but in March 2025 I wanted to read at least 15 books. And I'm gonna count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost 18 or 19 books, because I'm still reading a book that I started last year. I just didn't finish in time. I had a goal to play the piano more often, and that's just really difficult. That's a difficult goal. It's just complicated for me with my feelings, and yeah, I didn't do it really. So it didn't got better, although I feel like because of university it got a little bit better, because I thought I needed to play something for a project to practice, and then I practiced more. But without this task, I probably would have played less. So I think I need a task to do it, because I know it will do me good. Then I wanted to draw and paint more, which I did, and also DIYs. I did that as well, but I feel like I didn't do all the winter DIYs that I wanted to do, because 1 month is a short amount of time to get everything done. So I'm gonna extend this, like all the DIYs that I wanted to do before Christmas. I'm gonna have time to do them until the end of February. So that's good. KDP and Redbubble also, I forgot. And sports, I did it also because of the SMART method. I don't know if you've heard about the SMART method, but then it also slipped away, and I don't know, a lot happened this year, and then the things that I do that keep me stable, I didn't do sports. And that's something that keeps me stable, keeps me moving in the movement. So yesterday, actually, I already did something to help me out with that. I was on Pinterest scrolling because I wanted to make a vision board, and then I got an ad. I got an ad where they offered me Better Me, I guess, and it's a Pilates app where you can just do Pilates with videos. And I said what I want to accomplish, and now I got a special offer for a month, like this month. I'll see whether it helped me achieve my goal or not, and therefore I have to do Pilates every day. Yesterday I did my lesson, my sports Pilates session. It was really good. I liked it, I enjoyed it. And my last goal was getting good grades at uni, and I achieved that. And that's all for 2025. I really love this planner. That's why I got myself a new one. And I got this color. They didn't have the red, unfortunately. I really love the red. But well, this year they had other colors, and then I liked this one most. I'm gonna unpack this, and then I will write down new goals for this year, and I don't want to forget about them. So I need to think about how I'm gonna do that. I'm really excited. And it took quite some time to get here. Oopsie. It also had a tracker, which I didn't even use last year. So maybe this time I could track whether I did Pilates or not this month. I should use this better. So before I'm gonna fill out my goals, I saw something from another YouTuber. She made a shit list. So things that didn't happen or habits that I have or had that I'm not comfortable with, that I want to change. So I'm gonna make a shit list, but in my journal, of 2025. Things that I didn't do or that annoy me. You can write down shitty things that may be goals that you maybe haven't accomplished. So, yesterday I took the whole day to reflect on the past year. It's crazy. I didn't only do that, but most of the time I did my shit list. I did my goal list after I wrote down what I loved this year and lessons I learned about myself. So I did those and then I set my goals for this year. And then after I set my goals for the year, because I had a list of many goals, some goals I needed just to break down so it's easier for me to accomplish them, hopefully. So I had ordered my Pareto planner. The first 10 pages of this planner, you can write down your goals, and then it's broken up into different parts. Which routines you want to implement, what is your motivation, and then important milestones or steps towards that goal. What could go wrong and how you could just overcome this. I set less goals than last year and some more passive goals. So passive is for me learning French because I do it every day and it's become a habit. And I got my trackers here and I put it in here so I keep track of the things and find it easily. Then I wrote down all the holidays that we have this year and I marked them with my marker. I saw a really nice video on social media where Devon paints Mel Robbins, and maybe I'm gonna blend this in for you so you can listen to it.
Because once you've done these 6 questions, and again, here they are again, camera roll out, social media out, your calendar out. What were the highs? What were the lows? What were the lessons? That's how you know where you are. The next one, what am I gonna stop? What am I gonna continue? What am I gonna start doing? That's your plan. Those are your goals. That is the map for how you make this next year one of the best years of your life, using the data and the wisdom from your life right now.
Yeah.
Now that I planned also the next days and what I'm gonna film or produce on YouTube in January and February, I'm ready to make a vision board with like my vision already set up. I'm always using my iPad for this. I make a vision board for free wallpapers. I'm gonna search for pictures on Pinterest. Hi, it is a few days later. I have taken a lot of time to make my vision board, and so I did it for my laptop, for my iPad and for my phone. Here's the one I made for my phone. I think I really like that it's so bright, because the last one I had, it was a little darker because of the red color I used. I wanted to show you real quick what I got on my laptop now. So I got here like the calendar, the day, and as you can see, in there is Pilates. And here I got my Pilates as well. There are a lot of goals, and yeah, there's also me. You could include yourself, of course, or faceless people. So your mind can think that this is you, even though it's not, but this is the version of you that you want to become. And your mind can easily transfer your face on this body, for example, and then you can trick it in believing this is you, and then it will become you. I'm very happy about how it turned out. I included the digital painting also with the flowers here, and I really like it. And of course, on my iPad I have got another version. It's actually the same I got on my laptop. And I think you should include pictures of your life that you loved last year as well, because then you can remind yourself what went really great and where you can improve. As you know, I also have a journal. Planning the future is exciting, but then also you have to do the stuff to get where the vision board is gonna take you. And it's not like you do this vision board every year and then see what happened, because you actually have to put in the work. And I like to do the vision board in the first week of January or even the end of December, and then just do the stuff that's on the vision board, motivate yourself, and keep track of your habits. That's also really helpful. All right, see you later. I finished gluing down my mood board of the year, and I know it's not perfect. I think on this side are more pictures than on this side, but in the middle I just wanted to have like kind of symmetrically a size to write in here like the year of 2026. And yeah, I think it's pretty and I'm very happy with it. Also, the first time I needed to use like this clasp here, so it held together the pages, because it was difficult gluing it down, and first I placed everything without gluing to see how I want to place everything, and then I rounded the edges of each picture because I wanted it to have like this Pinterest style. And yeah, I'm very glad I did this, and it's it's really cool. Now I got all the pictures and I can always look at them. I really like it. So this year already feels different than the past years, since I put a lot of effort to write down my goals, to reflect on the last year. I'm really glad that I did this, although it was a lot of work that I put in it. Yeah, maybe I inspired you to do the same. Maybe you want to make your own journal Pinterest board. It's just really exciting. It feels great. So I hope you like this video. I hope maybe I could inspire you to do a vision board, a mood board, whatever, to set your goals, to reflect on the last year. And yeah, it helped me for the past 4 years, I guess, and it's just great and gets you in the mood of the new year. I hope you had a good start into the new year. I wish you just the best and your families too. And then, thanks for watching. I hope I can see you in the next video. Bye!